Bless. This is Augustus King coming back at you with another video, and I said I was going to do another video on this topic. R.I.P. John Singleton, one of the best directors of all time. You know, Boys in the Hood, that is my classic. That is my movie, Boys in the Hood. You know, I have, since the day I've been going to sleep, you know, I've been dreaming multiple times about me being in the movie, doing Doughboy. That's right, playing Doughboy, you know, Ice Cube's role. And, you know, I'm getting back at these fuck boys that killed my brother, that gunned down my brother. So me and my homies went after them and got even 2 shots on the dude that was behind the attack. Yeah, and Boys in the Hood, you know, I always had a dream about me being in that film doing Doughboy, Ice Cube's role. Yeah, so with that being said, I want to touch on this other topic of John Singleton. Disrespect on Tupac's life. So, play it.
You are checking out a Shade 45 exclusive interview.
Jay in Jersey, what up, Jay?
Damn, it's worse.
All right. With that being said, I want to go. Okay, that should be good enough. All right. With that being said, the All Eyes on Me. I never seen it, and I would never want to see it. I may see parts of it. I may watch a few parts of the clip on YouTube, but like I said, that is a total disrespect of his life. But before I played this video, I want to speak on the other side. John Singleton didn't deserve to have any involvement in the story of Tupac. He didn't deserve it, and neither these other people. Yes. You know, I agree, foolish, but I wanna, no, I'm gonna wing into the thing. But like I said, you know, John Singleton, he didn't deserve the project as well. John Singleton, you know.
You are checking out a Shade 45 exclusive interview.
Jay in Jersey, what up, Jay?
Damn, it gets worse.
We talking about Snowfall, Jay. What up, Big Jay? It's Jay.
All right, we turn this volume up. All right, that should be good enough. All right, go ahead.
Big Jay.
Yo, what's going on, my brother?
What's poppin'?
Wait, I want to ask John Singleton why he promotes so much homosexuality and stuff that he do.
Wait, what have I ever promoted them?
Wait,
I was just watching on YouTube the other day. One of the brothers said, "You live in sin, you die in sin," and that's what happened to John Singleton. John Singleton was in sin. You know, all this money he made, it couldn't save him. Well, money doesn't save you because it's just a piece of paper and you deal with some nickels and coins and shit. So money does not save you. You live in sin, you die in sin. I mean, back in the day, John Singleton, he had hair, he had a beard. All I see is a clean shave with no hair. Go ahead.
To ask John Singleton why he promotes so much homosexuality and stuff that he do.
Wait, what have I ever promoted that was homosexual in anything I've done?
Well, it's not
homosexual.
Let me change the letter.
Yeah,
promote.
okay.
Let me take that word promote.
Exactly.
The word out. But what you do,
What I
you
do?
constantly put in a homosexual thing.
No.
You wanted to have Tupac race in jail.
No. See, listen. You want to go there? Let's go there with this, right? Them motherfuckers put out a rough draft of 3 pages of a dream sequence in one of the scripts. Okay, they doing that as a misdirect because they didn't respect him or his mother or his legacy of what Pac really meant to people.
And neither did John Singleton respect him or his life or his legacy. Because all these motherfuckers wanted to do is make money off of Pac, and I get that, but so did John Singleton. John Singleton doesn't give a goddamn about. He didn't give a shit about Tupac's life. He didn't give a shit about his story. He didn't give a shit about his long life or legacy. John Singleton didn't give a rash ass about that. He didn't give a rash ass. He never he was never on that. I mean, him and Tupac. I'm sure before he passed, there was not, you know what I mean? There wasn't homies like that. They were not homeboys. They were not close friends, you know what I'm saying? Because, John Singleton, I seen John Singleton, Ice Cube, Ice-T, Snoop Dogg. They done threw this motherfucker's name under the bus so many times. I mean, how many? Because, the jealousy of Tupac. I mean, Tupac, he had an impact. Yes, I know Tupac had he had some bad ways, and he had a dark side. But remember, he was a cool dude. I mean, he was passionate. He was poetic. And I shouldn't be speaking these things on the phone because I never met the guy. But a lot of Tupac's, his lyrics, his poems, his stories, they were all touching. And John Singleton never gave a goddamn fuck about any of that. And it all lies on me. Yes, I agree. They did fucked up the movie. They did. They did fucked up the movie. So, what would be the difference of John Singleton doing the movie? What would be the difference of John Singleton doing his version? Like I heard from Carson for Life, if John Singleton was going to do his own movie, his own version of Tupac's story in his life, he should talk about the story that him and Tupac was having, the relationship of both him and Pac was having. About him firing Tupac from higher learning, stealing this motherfucker's ideas, making it his own, and put it out on the screen, stealing all Pac's ideas. After this man tried to reach out to you, no answers. Never written him. I mean, never did anything for I mean, like I said, they was not really down like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's be honest. I'm being honest.
So you want to go there with me on that? It don't matter what I was going to do or even thinking about doing. It matters that they fucked up that movie.
And yes, like I said, yeah, they did fuck up the movie. But weren't you, or were you not going to shoot Tupac Shakur being raped in prison? I mean, he didn't want to answer to that. He did not want to answer to the statement. He didn't want to answer to that question. Weren't he or were he not going to put out this shoot of Tupac Shakur being raped in lockup? John Singleton should have told the truth. I mean, he should have came straight. He should have been real. He should have been honest. And even if it did happen, why would you want to put that out, even though it never happened? And even if it did happen, you was not there. You was nowhere around. You was not there when this happened. You wasn't by his side. He wasn't by like you was not there when this thing happened to Pac. So why would you want to put out a story of somebody being raped, even though it never happened? And let's say if it did, why would you want to put that stuff in the movie? You live in sin, you die in sin. Because all he promoted was homosexual acts, man. And fuck yeah, John Singleton was a fucking sellout. He was a sellout. This man sold his soul. This man sold out to the. I mean, like John, like come on, man, like he was. I don't know what else to say, but I don't know how to put this shit together, man.
Like a man who really lived for his people, who was a young dude, he wasn't a perfect dude. Who knows if he would have been Malcolm X or whatever, but he meant well for his people. He went through a lot of shit with trying to make it as a hip hop artist and took him on a different path than what he was trying to do.
He just
And
saying
he's from
that.
the Bay, right?
John
He
Singleton
started
is
one
bullshit.
way,
John Singleton
and
is full of shit. He was full of shit. He was just saying that. He was just saying that.
and
But
he
John
had-
Singleton
he
was
had-
full of bullshit. He was full of BS. He was full of shit.
This dude had the government on him from birth. So when you want to talk about what I was thinking about doing as opposed to what was done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's what I'm like.
It doesn't even matter.
Don't even talk to me about that shit. You know, like, cause
But damn it, war he or war he not was going to put out a scene. Put out a scene of Tupac Shakur being fucking raped. Was he or was he not going to put out that scene? Wasn't he not going to film that? Wasn't not going to put that on film? Come on, man. He should have been real. John Singleton should have been honest about this, man. He didn't deserve to have this project. He didn't deserve to work on anything. He didn't deserve to be in this project. Yes. I know LA, who the fuck this fat fuck is, and this other piece of shit, and this other piece of garbage that want to be Tupac. Yes, they did screwed up the movie. Like this planet Earth, this whole entire Earth is screwed up. The movie, yes, they did screwed it up. These motherfuckers just wanted to make the dollars. They just wanted to make the big bucks off of this man's name. Look at Snoop Dogg when he did the Tupac Hall of Fame. Snoop Dogg was just doing that to make some money. Snoop Dogg, after all this shit he done said about Pac, Snoop, all this shit he done said about Pac, and they never was on good terms before Tupac was murdered.
I was really into trying to do it right. I wasn't.
These
even
motherfuckers just want to make money off of Tupac. John Singleton, Snoop Dogg, making money off of this man's name. And there should have been a lawsuit about this movie. Like I said, the movie is Hollywood. And believe it or not, John Singleton, this motherfucker John, he would have Hollywood this shit too. He would have Hollywood this shit. So what? We know this is what you get. I mean, you put this money. I mean, where your fucking nuts are, man. You live in sin, you die in sin.
I wasn't gonna talk about this shit about Pac, but what really hurts me about that movie is that I wasn't even gonna be involved until, and I didn't know anything that was going on with him and his mother.
Yeah.
You know, with them until I got involved. Then I got involved and I was like, damn. But me and a Fannie made a pact. Okay, I'm gonna make it good. She didn't even care until I got involved.
Okay.
And I had to work with her in secret away from them. See, all this stuff about that they're going in and trying to misdirect about what I was thinking about doing is all a misdirect to how they fucked up the movie. They never had intentions on really showing Pac and all of his permutations as a person, you know what I mean, and what he meant to people, you know what I mean, and what was the real force. They made a rap movie. That was supposed to be more than a rap movie. That was supposed to be our generation's Malcolm X. You see what I'm saying? And now we got a rap movie that was in the theaters for 2 weeks.
A rap movie, yeah. It could have been a rap movie. It could have been a rap movie. So what? It's Hollywood. That's what it's supposed to be. Just like he was in Hollywood. But it sure did fuck up the movie. They didn't deserve to have this project, and neither did John Singleton deserve to have this project. Somebody else should have took over the direct. And not only that, why put this shit on the screen? Why put I was praying they put it on select theaters, but they had to put this on. I mean, they wanted to make a big thing out of it just to make money off this man's name. Like I said, fuck the industry, man. Fuck the industry. Fuck the media, because all you motherfuckers are sellouts. All you motherfuckers.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Jay.
Hey, you hear what I'm saying?
Yeah. But
So you want to talk about homosexuality? Where have I ever had anything in my movies that was homosexual?
I watched Snowfall last week.
That was a TV show. Okay, that's
Then you had
no. You watched it last night, actually, not last week.
came on last night. Okay, but what's your Jay?
What's your objective? What are you trying to say?
I think it's basically like what I'm trying to say is like this. I'm a black guy.
Okay.
I'm African American.
Yeah.
And I'm from the hood. I've been in prison. I own a store. I go read that whole shit. I don't
Yeah.
But basically, what I want to say is this: on TV in general, on series, commercials, movies, big screen, wherever you want to, it seems like it's a consistent thing to promote a sin. Because a lot of people quick to say they're Christian, but homosexuality is a sin. And the Bible is wrong to sleep with a man. So I watched Snowfall last night, and there's one scene, two men kissing, and then another scene that I ain't going to speak to because it might spoil this for some other people. But another scene, but it seems like too much homosexuality is being portrayed. Now, I'm walking down the street right now talking to you on the phone.
Okay.
I ain't seen not one homosexual.
Let's let them answer it. I get what you're saying, Jay. Let's let them answer it.
What does that have to do with saying that I promote that shit and it's on a show last night? And I've been in the business 25 years and they ain't seen none of that shit in any things I've done.
Yeah.
But it's on the show now.
All right, I didn't see enough of this, and I done heard enough. I just want to speak my thoughts and opinions on this. Well, like I said, John Singleton, I'm still a little hurt of his passing, but this is what he get because he was living the life of sin with these evil, homosexual. I don't know what in the fuck to call this. I didn't know what the fuck to call this motherfucking shit, but I'm not trying to make no disrespect on this man's passing. With that, I'm going to end on this. I'm going to end on this video right now, and I'm not going to speak much about it. R.I.P. John Singleton. May his legacy lives on, and yes, he's a Hollywood star. He has left a legacy of his movies, of his films, of his projects, and all his work. But with that being said, John Singleton, he didn't deserve the project either because he wanted to make money off of Tupac's name as well. Just like Snoop did and these other motherfuckers with the All Eyes on Me bullshit, with the All Eyes on Me crap. So, fuck the All Eyes on Me movie. John Singleton, rest in peace, man. Rest in peace, brother. But this is what happens when you live in sin. So your spirit dies. Alright? Ja.